Alrighty then. Okay. Hey, Darkstar. Hold on, let me check some properties. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so today I'll be playing Exile's Reach on the Horde side. On my little warrior here. So, let's get started.
You are a soldier of the mighty Horde. A disparate band of races united in their pursuit of freedom, honor, and glory. A Horde expedition sent to explore an uncharted island has recently gone missing. As a bold new recruit, you have joined a rescue mission departing from Orgrimmar. Find the lost expedition members and bring them home. For the Horde!
For the whores! Alright.
Look sharp, recruit!
Right.
We're almost to the island!
WTF. Okay. That and that and one more. Cursor trail. Nope. Okay. So that's that. Auto loot on. That. This can go away now. And options. What am I forgetting? There we go. I mean, it's a lot easier this time to set everything up. So. Ow. Alrighty then. I am so adorable for an orc. Alright. Warlord Brekka Grimax.
We won't rest until the expedition has been found!
Wait. Hold on. My Zyger guides isn't on. You're nearing the island where the Horde's last expedition was lost. You need to be prepared for what's out there. Warm up on these combat dummies. Show me your
Stay
strength.
sharp! We need to be ready for anything! Show me your skill in combat!
Orcs are pretty hot. There we go. I don't know why it wants me to do the orc starter zone. I'm not there. Okay, let's whack some things.
Fine work.
Ooh.
Next week. Rain? Our shaman said the skies would be clear. The Horde leaves no one behind.
Good, you've kept training since we set sail. I need to speak with the crew about the storm. Spar with Throg. He will assess your skills and decide on your role once we make landfall.
For the Horde! Throg will spar with you for now. I must speak to the crew about the rain.
Alright, Throg, what you got
We
for me?
will save the expedition.
Loktar, nothing quite like a good fight in the rain. We will spar together and take the measure of your strength.
Go with honor. I'll take my position. Strike first and strike hard. Never run from your foe. Victory or death. Always face your enemy. I concede. Your strength will see our mission through.
Okay.
The Horde leaves no one behind.
You show promise, warrior. Perhaps you too will find glory on the island.
Stand strong.
I
Stand
am
proud.
glory. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
I'm here to help.
Well fought, Loktar. You bring strength and honor to the Horde. Now we just... Did you hear that?
For the Horde! Warlord! This storm will soon overwhelm us!
Soldiers, brace yourselves!
You know, I think it's funny because the Alliance side, they go down and hide in the hold. And the Horde side, they're just like, yeah, we'll just stand here in the rain and in the storm. It's fine.
Stay focused on our mission.
This ship won't make it to the island in one piece. Hold on to something and pray that the elements spare us from a grim death at sea.
Don't let your guard down.
I forgot to close my door. Hold on. I'll be right back. Cheers, stream. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Recruit! You survived. We need to regroup at once. The Horde leaves no one behind.
The shore is littered with shipwrecks. This must be where the lost expedition crashed. We cannot begin our search until our soldiers are healed. And there is no honor in leaving the fallen behind. Our medical supplies were stolen by Murlocs. Slay the pests and recover our first aid kits.
Stay sharp, recover our supplies. But don't fight too many Murlocs at once. They're dangerous in packs.
Okay. Murder Murlocs. Murlocs are murdered. What is that? That is a weird looking thing.
Stay focused on our mission.
No. The Murlocs are carrying our first aid kits. Slay them and bring all of the kits to me. Yep.
Don't let your guard down.
Excellent work. Let's get the survivors back on their feet.
For the Horde!
We must treat our wounded before we can begin searching for the missing expedition. Take this first aid kit and tend to the survivors. The Horde leaves no one behind.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us.
Oh. Up you get.
My thanks. We'll find the expedition yet.
Okay. Mithran Dawn Tracker.
Mark my words, that storm was unnatural.
And Lana Jordan.
Quite the storm. Probably hit the first boat, too.
Undead voices, man. They're so cool.
We won't rest until the
We're
expedition
back
has
on our
been found.
feet. Now let's move. The lost expedition is somewhere on this island. Okay.
For the Horde!
I saw a fire to the north of us. We're going to see if it was started by someone from the expedition. You're the newest of our recruits, so you're staying with me. Come, we move north.
Don't let your guard down. You three, search for more survivors. Recruit, you and I will push forward.
Wait, is it the Dark Moon Fair? Dark Moon Fair starts today. Well, what do you know? Might have to do that on my main.
So...
Wansa!
So hungry. They took everyone else. I'd be the last one.
Stay focused on our mission.
There's an outfit in the Dark Moon Fair that I want, so... This is Monza, a shaman who is with the expedition. She is dying of starvation, a death unfit for the Horde. Slay some of the nearby wildlife for their meat and cook it over the fire. Wanza can tell us what happened to the missing expedition after she eats.
For the Horde!
Yes, it
just
is.
said you'd be coming.
She's my daughter. Nothing could keep me from her. And as a soldier of the Horde, she knows we leave no one behind.
Treasure chest, treasure chest. Oop. I don't know. Whack.
We got ambushed by the Quillboar.
Eat first. I won't let you starve to death.
Wanza quickly eats the meat that you cooked. Looks like I'm not gonna be knocking on Bonsandi's door after all. You best hurry. The Quillboar took Suja and the rest of the expedition.
We won't rest until the expedition has been found.
Wanza said the Quillboar have kidnapped the missing expedition, including my daughter. The Quillboar will kill you if you're not prepared. They're much smarter and deadlier than Murlocs. I won't see you die by their hands. We're going to spar one last time. When we are done, you will cleave a path straight through the Quillboar.
Don't let your guard down. Recruit! Quillboar pose a far greater threat than Murlocs. You must be ready to face them in battle. Use charge to start the... A warrior should always charge. Lamb will spend some of your rage to deal damage. Charge at me again to get within... Well fought. Charge will build your rage and damage your enemies. One more time. Enough.
Whack.
You're ready to fight the Quillboar.
At least that's faster
Now
than the
we
freaking
rescue
Paladin
our
one.
brethren.
Okay,
The Horde leaves no one behind.
you're ready to slaughter the Quillboar. Let's speak to Wanza and see what she knows.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us.
There be bad mojo on this island.
The Quillboar kidnapped the rest of the expedition and took them north. They say they're gonna use the expedition for some sort of sacrifice. You gotta head north as fast as you can to stop them.
You be careful out there.
We'll head north to see what the others have found. Wansa, rest and regain your strength before joining us.
I'll be seeing you soon then.
So I just
That'll be right to count on you.
really like troll
The Horde
voices.
never abandons its soldiers. I will not abandon her.
Ah, good, you're here. The Quillboar are conducting some foul ritual. Mithron Dawn Tracker, at your service.
I have good news and most unfortunate news.
Shiralaran. Keep
Okay.
yourself safe.
I have discovered that the Quillboar are performing a necromantic ritual on a survivor from the missing expedition. The ritual is being performed by the tribe's leader, Geolord Grekog. Slay Grekog and save the survivor. Show this brute that the Horde is not to be trifled with.
Remember the day you met me.
Quillboar are savage and violent. I had thought the practice of necromancy beyond them. Obviously, we cannot allow them to continue their rituals, and certainly not on members of the Horde. Slay the Quillboar in the den. They must learn the fatal error of their ways.
Shiralaran.
We move now. Those monsters have my daughter.
Shuja? I saw no sign of her. Perhaps she evaded capture.
One can hope. She rarely acts with such caution.
Surprise murder! That's on a long cooldown.
Your blood will earn a reward! No sacrifice!
Kick this guy's ass!
Sacrifice for ritual.
Got my bath towel.
The Geolord demands your demise!
Alrighty then.
Intruders! You will be our next sacrifice!
And that's why I always bet on the Horde. Let's scram!
Goblins. I know, right? You know, at least this one's long. It looks like a bath towel instead of a washcloth.
You must be Warlord Brekka, Soldier's mother. She always said you'd save our hides.
We're not safe just yet. Where are the others?
No idea, but I got a way to find out.
Okay.
The eternal sun guides us.
A fine job. The Quillbore seem to be keeping their distance. Perhaps they learned their lesson.
Keep yourself safe.
You need it? I got it.
You sure got some guts. I respect that. I joined this expedition thinking it'd be a quick and easy way to make a little profit. But now, with all this necromancy and crazy ogres, maybe I can make a lot of profit.
I'll be
goblins.
seeing you later.
You're looking for Shuja Grimax, right? Gotta tell you, she's kinda intense, always going on about using her own strength to get ahead. But you're in luck, cause I'm the one goblin who can help you find her and the rest of the expedition. Feast your eyes on this fancy device here. Stole it off a gnome, improved on it, and made it my own. I call it the Choppy Booster Mach 5. Use it to find Suja and the others.
Take it sleazy. This here's a tiny version of the Choppy Booster Mark V. Just let me enlarge it. Okay, might have overdone it a bit. Hold on. Ah, perfect! It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done.
He specifically stole this from the other gnome on the Alliance expedition.
Can you hear me, recruit? Looks like the camera's working like a charm.
If it has a camera, then why does someone need to be up there?
Because he's a goblin.
I need a backup plan, in case your recruit gets dropped like a rock. Is this thing still on? Hey, pal! You accepted all liability by agreeing to this.
Be quiet! I see something!
We will take your soul and raise the dragon from the dead.
Cowards! Soon you will face the full might of the Horde!
Ha! Our dragon will crush them. We have other rituals to oversee. Savor the final moments of your life.
They're bringing a dragon back from the dead? Is it too late for us to run?
We do not run when our people need us. Find us a way through all of those undead.
Hey, you say jump, I provide the rocket boots. How about a giant boar?
Whatever you do, make it quick. My daughter's life is at stake.
Yeah, I honestly think Zim should voice like a good half the goblins, but that's just me.
Time is money, friend.
Alright, time to bend some rules and make a giant boar.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, I call this gadget the Resizer. It's what I use to unstrength the Choppy Booster Mach 5. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I got, at best, a passing understanding of how this thing works. That means I'm going to be pushing a lot of buttons to see what happens. I'm sure we'll figure out how to upsize one of these boars, then we'll use it to trample those undead goons. You hold the Resizer while I fiddle with it. Then just press the button and, hope for the best.
I'll be seeing you later. Well, I promised a giant boar. Now we just gotta deliver.
Oh, that's cool.
Huh. That ain't right. Let's see, just gotta... There! Try it now!
Boom.
Oh, who needs a giant boar when we can do that? Here, try it again. Now that's what I'm talking about! Let's get back to Grimax.
I approve of the exploding them.
We won't rest until the expedition
So
has
the-
been found.
So the giant boar was a fool's errand, and you turned the device into a weapon instead. Good work. Let's see if you can pull this off.
For the Horde!
Ready to make some gold?
I got the perfect plan. You're gonna ride the choppy booster Mach 5 and blast those walking cadavers from the sky. I hereby dub the Resizer the Re-Deather. We're gonna show them where the undead belong. Well, except our undead. They're totally fine. Anyway, hop on the choppy booster Mach 5 and I'll pilot it. Once we save Shuja Grimax, we'll blast our way to all the other survivors.
Take it slow. When you blow up those zombies, remember that my proprietary invention made it happen.
I do like this better than the giant boar. Whee!
Uh-oh. Hey, remember that little talk we had about liability? It looks like that rig is about to, explode.
Mother, I failed. The Horde. Hang
I
on,
love
Shuja!
bombing runs.
Recruit with me! Loktar Ogar!
And he's dead.
Wretched ogre. Let's check on Shuja. Mother, I tried to stop the ogres on my own, but I failed. My strength was not enough. Shuja, the Horde is strong, not when we fight alone, but when we stand united. Now, tell me what's happened here. I will do whatever it takes.
Thank you, stranger. I failed the Horde. I was not strong enough to stop this threat on my own. You're fine.
Strength, as you command. The ogres are using necromancy to raise a dragon from the dead. They need sacrifices like us to fuel their magic. They're about to start a ritual that will... already begun. They're going to use the life force they've gathered to reanimate the dragon. Then we must take action. Remember that when we band together, the Horde can conquer any challenge. We will bring an end to these rituals before the ogres can complete them. Loktar Ogar!
Whoever does these cinematics does not know what mouths look like. And it's actually weird because the human one, it's almost lip synced. It's like a little off. But the orc one, it's all over the place. Okay. I think they're trying to figure out how a mouth would move with tusks and not quite getting it. That would make sense, because, I mean, what would they model that on? How can they convince a cow to form the words talk?
Together, we can put an end to these rituals.
I imagine trolls are pretty funny, too, because they've got the huge tusks. Orcs just have little ones. They can easily talk around those. Provisional Jin Hake managed to recover some other supplies from the shipwrecks. I want you to see if he has anything you could use before we move to stop these rituals.
Don't let your guard down.
Hello, man.
Grab that. And sell all of this. I don't need that either.
Spirits be with ya, man.
Okay, for the Horde.
These ogres will cower before the Horde.
I hope you have what you need. Throg found this bag nearby and thought you might have use of it.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us.
Alright,
The
Throg.
Horde leaves no one behind.
Hail, Loktar. You've grown stronger since we sparred on the boat. You may one day become a warrior of great renown. Speaking of which, I encountered a ghost on the bridge to the north that demands to meet a true warrior. Perhaps you can see what it wants. It did not seem hostile. It might even be willing to help us.
Go with honor. The spirit of an ancient warrior must have much to teach you. Learn it well.
Yeah, sure, I'll get right on that.
Is there no one who can grant me glory in death?
That's a Vrykul. Hi.
Speak, warrior.
You are no hero of myth and legend, but I see potential within you. Stand still, and I shall share with you my mightiest technique, and then I implore you to end my suffering. Okay.
I seek my final death.
Okay, that's an interrupt. And that's the execute. Okay.
Have you come to challenge me?
You now wield my most powerful skill, young warrior. Now use it to finish me. These ogres trapped my spirit here long ago for daring to defy them. Only through a glorious death will I finally be allowed to rest. It is the only way I will see my brothers and sisters in the afterlife.
End my suffering.
Let's do this.
Yes, let us fight as true warriors. Now, use execute and end this. You must use execute to finish me. Death at last.
Okay. I murdered some dead guy. Now to get back to work.
We will save the expedition.
You seem stronger. If only all ghosts were as honorable as that one. Yeah.
Stand strong, stand proud.
Okay, Lana.
Welcome to the party.
Warlord Grimax wants us to search west of here for the site of the next ritual. We could use your help. I've already died once. It's not an experience I'd care to repeat.
I wonder if this island will kill me. Let's see if we can find one of those rituals.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of war crimes. Besides, it's not a war crime the first time.
A dark pit and darker magic. I think we found the ritual.
That annoys me. Okay.
I wonder if this island will kill me. Again.
A giant pit filled with necrotic energy and spiders. I used to hate spiders. Now that I'm forsaken, I don't think they're all that bad. They will still definitely kill you, though.
Welcome to the party.
There's a whole lot of necrotic energy coming from this pit. I'm guessing a ritual is being performed down there, and that means a sacrifice. Do you hear that? I've got the best hearing around, ever since I got this new ear sewn onto me. It sounds like there are some more of our soldiers trapped down there, probably all webbed up. Wansa and I will stay up here and help anyone who gets out. You should jump in and rescue anyone who's left down there.
Nep, you're the only hope those survivors have left. No pressure.
And make sure you be stopping that ritual.
I get the feeling you guys don't care whether I live or die. Alright. At least the humans pretended. Alrighty. More spiders. And more spiders. And more spiders. Yeah. What level do I get Pukatron at? 9. 2 more levels. Alright. You little fucker. You interrupted me.
A rescue party. Earth Mother, guide their path.
I will harvest your life force, and then those who sealed me in here shall burn.
And...
You will be kindling for the flame! If I die, so do you!
Thank you, friend. I will bear us to safety. Hop on. Anshe, watch over and protect us. Dark magic has brought ruin to this place.
Look at all those spiders. Some of them are on fire. That makes me happy.
Oh, good. You made it out.
Don't sound so disappointed.
You did good saving the survivors and killing the spiders.
Those spiders had their rightful home destroyed. They deserved better.
Well, if you be putting it that way.
You have a problem with spiders, Wansa?
You seen the spiders we trolls be dealing with? Sure, you not be a fan of them either.
I don't know. I feel like undead have bigger spiders than trolls. You know. And they keep them as pets.
The Horde has endured worse than this.
Actually, wait. No, hold on. The trolls have a spider Loa, and that one's pretty big. I had to tame that one once. Krenna Earthdaughter will be vital to our cause. Her connection to nature will help us understand what the ogres have done to this island. Good work, recruit.
Don't let your guard down.
Alrighty then. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I much prefer the Alliance side of this same armor. I don't know why it's so different. Like, I don't know. Kind of annoying because it's the same armor.
We must rescue the others.
You have my thanks for saving me, Loktar. I swear to not show such weakness again. The ogres are planning to sacrifice the rest of the expedition to fuel the ritual that will raise the dragon. It seems one of the survivors was taken to the hills north of here. Bo scouted ahead to investigate. Come, we'll see what he has found.
Elements guide you. I will join Bo farther north, where the harpies roost. Meet me there.
Nope. Okay. Oops. Don't want to forget this quest.
I defend the light.
You are not in league with the ogres. Please, you must aid me. I have been bound against my will by dark magic. I ask only that you free me. Take a piece of my light. Use it to dispel the necrotic energies that are keeping me captive.
Dispel the foul magic that binds me here. I attempted to bring an end to these rituals. But the ogres ensnared me, drained my power. Free me so I might recover, and pass some of my power to you. The spell is weakening. The light returns to me. Ah, freedom. You have my gratitude.
Okay.
I am light incarnate.
You have my thanks, Loktar. I must leave this world, but I wish you luck. Take my blessing. May it aid you against these monsters.
The light. Accept my blessing and end the necromancy that plagues this island.
I really wish they gave you the speed boost earlier on and have it last throughout the entire
They seem to have captured
island.
a forsaken prisoner for their ritual.
Especially because, you know, I'm almost high enough level to get him out. So I won't need the speed boost then, but I needed it earlier.
Persistence can win any battle.
I have found the missing member of the expedition, but we have many problems to deal with first.
Maintain your balance. Take care of yourself.
The harpies seem to be in league with the ogres. Many of them are gathering to attack our camp. We must thin their number and thwart their attempts to eliminate us. Perhaps they will learn it is best to leave the Horde be.
Stay ready. Maintain your balance.
The harpies have placed vile totems throughout the area to attain more power. We must destroy these totems in order to debilitate our foes. Take this torch and burn any totems you see. It is wise to weaken one's enemy before the fight even begins.
Stay ready.
The Horde will be victorious.
The harpies plan to sacrifice the expedition's mage, a Forsaken by the name of Herbert Gloomburst. Our foes seek to use this vile necromancy even on the undead. Herbert's ethics are questionable. He's undead. But he always strives to serve the Horde. We'll need his magic to stop the ogres. Let's move.
Be vigilant.
I'll
cut a path straight through these harpies.
Count me in.
I have yet to meet an undead who didn't have methods that were questionable. Fire, plague,
Sate my hunger!
whatever it takes. Wee. Zoomies.
Me gonna bring you to boss.
Eh.
Boss, counting on me.
Okay. And last one of these, and then I can go rescue the undead.
Just a nibble.
I'll give you just a nibble. Okay.
Necromancy. It's insane, right?
Isn't this ironic? The Harpies were just discussing using me as bait to capture more members of the Horde, and now you come strolling up here. By the way, they're going to attack you at any moment. Let's do
A
this!
shame I must...
We feast well tonight.
I've got your back. Let us strike them down.
You do not fight alone. Loktar Ogar!
Yeah, what she said. Come on. Who's next? They're there. I might be killing him too fast.
Something big is coming this way.
Then we slay it together for the Horde!
For the whores! Whack. Nope. And dead.
I'm free! Let's make ourselves scarce, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Need some forbidden magic?
Thanks for the save. And they must be desperate for sacrifices if they wanted to use someone who's already dead. If anyone is going to drain my life essence to use in a forbidden ritual, it's going to be me. I like that
Never
guy.
stop innovating.
Take care of yourself.
The Harpies seem to be retreating to their roost. That should give us time to stop the ogres.
Maintain your balance.
The Harpies grow weaker with their totems destroyed. Let us hope they realize that the Horde is a force to be reckoned with. Ouch.
Take care of yourself.
Okay.
I will do whatever it takes.
Perhaps my mother was right. Together we stood against the Harpies and claimed victory. Let us return to camp with Herbert in tow. We're one step closer towards thwarting the ogres and their plans to revive that dragon.
Elements guide you.
Damn
well
straight we
fought.
are.
We're one step closer to crushing those pitiful ogres.
Job's done.
These ogres will cower before the Horde.
It's good to see you all back in one piece. You're a testament to the Horde's strength of will. Let's hope Gloomburst is as powerful as he is unhinged.
For the Horde!
Whirlwind! Woo! The last remaining survivor is being held within the Ogre's citadel. Krina and Herbert have a plan to get us inside. A small group of us will gather up north. You're coming with us. If we fail here, the Ogres will raise the dragon from the dead. We won't let that happen.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us. Recruit. We push forward. The rest of you, hold this position.
But first, I need to go kill a bear. You see a crude sign made by ogres. Big bear bad. Big bear guard big ogre treasure. Kill after ritual. Get treasure. Make more power. Whee! You know, I'm a bit impressed that ogres can write in a language that's understandable. Nope. Damn it. I don't have a heal on this character. Well, shit. Woo, safe. That was a close one, actually. Right? Like, I kind of imagined their writing to be a lot like the Hosen, where it's just like smearing poo on things. Okay. There they are.
Together, we can put an end to these rituals.
Darkmaul Citadel looms ahead. Herbert's proposed plan is unconventional.
Don't let your guard down.
We need to get into Darkmaul Citadel, rescue the last survivor, and stop the ogre necromancer behind all of this. Herbert and Krena are going to cast a spell to make you look like an ogre, and then you're going to take us in as your prisoners. We do not have the strength to launch a full-scale assault, so this will have to do. Speak with Herbert when you're ready.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us.
Alright, buddy.
Interested in some experimentation?
Not really, but let's do this. Disguising you as an ogre in order to sneak into a base and stop a ritual to revive a dead dragon is crazy. I can't wait to get started. Do it!
See you around. Ooh, a willing test subject.
I wouldn't
Such
say
a rare find.
willing,
Good. Now act like an ogre and get us inside.
but you know.
Don't speak. Just smile and wave. The dumber you look, the better.
I mean, I do look pretty dumb. Especially with the teeny tiny shield on my back.
More sacrifices! Go to cooking pit! Wave at Gorgroth! Show what you got!
Show what you got.
Keep moving. See if we can learn anything about the ritual.
What do we have here? All the sacrifices, we take them to the back. We'll seal them with the wardstones, like we did their leader. It is time to complete the ritual atop the citadel. Then all will bow before us.
And I cannot do this quest without dancing.
This one got some moves. You dance good.
When am I gonna get playable ogres?
I said act like an ogre, not dance like one.
Shush, I'll do what I want.
Warlord Thunderwalker, we have to destroy those seals, now! Raw strength won't be enough. We need to end the spell.
Okay.
The Horde has endured worse than this. For the Horde!
Warlord Thunderwalker won't last much longer. Soon his life essence will be completely drained. Gorgroth mentioned that they were keeping him captive through the use of ward stones. I want you to recover these ward stones and bring them here so we can release Thunderwalker.
Stay sharp, find them, and use them to free the Warlord.
Okay. Shuja!
The
What you got
Horde
for me?
will be victorious.
This is worse than I thought. The ogres were counting on us to stage a rescue attempt. It seems that they plan to attack our camp while they near completion of the ritual. We can't let that happen. Crush the ogres. Show them the strength of the Horde.
Be vigilant.
Necromancy! It's insane, right?
And did you see the catapults lined up on the way over here? Seems like the ogres are planning to hurl who knows what at our camp. Good thing I came prepared. Court gave me some of his explosives as a contingency plan. I was going to save them for some enemies back in Ogremare, but I suppose you could use them here instead. Blow up the catapults before they fire on our camp. Okay.
Never stop innovating.
Alright, Wug, time to die.
Wog! Wog! Wog!
Okay.
Me failed! Invader! Me smash good! Me get smashed!
Yep. Oops, I am fighting a bit more than I can handle. It is fine. I totally know what I'm doing. Oh no, that was fine.
Me get big power from ritual!
Little bit stabbies. Oh, come on, those guys.
Boss say you too late!
Alright.
You make good sacrifice!
I do not make a good sacrifice. I make the worst kind of sacrifice. I'm the type of sacrifice that fights back. There we go. You're a sacrifice.
We keep sacrifice! You know stop it! Me speak too soon!
I win. Yeah, with no level boost, you don't get mounting until the very end. They should really do a speed boost. Like, usually when I do this stuff, I have a character already at max level, so I get a little bit of extra experience, but...
Need some forbidden magic?
Good work. You didn't happen to save any of those explosives, did you? I didn't think so. Oh well, I have plenty of other ways to blow up my enemies.
See you around.
That is a cooldown. And let's do that there.
We must rescue the others.
That should weaken the ogres long enough for us to put an end to their plotting.
Strength and honor.
Freedom!
You have my thanks, but we must still end the ogre's ritual.
Okie dokie.
Well met.
These were the wardstones used to bind me. Perhaps even the ogres have heard tale of my strength.
Ancestors watch over you.
Thank you for the aid, but saving me will not stop the ogres. They already have enough life essence to complete the ritual.
Be careful.
Gorgroth seeks to raise a powerful dragon, Ravnir, from the dead. He's collected enough life essence to attempt to finish the ritual, even if it means Ravnir will not be at her full strength. Gorgroth will not stop until he is slain. You must storm the citadel and slay Gorgroth before he can complete his ritual. I would charge in beside you were I not still recovering from his dark magic. Yeah, sure, buddy. Send the recruit in. Lol. That would be pretty cool, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Oh hey, I'm not alone in here. Thick Tauren. Okay then. Used to doing this all by myself.
We've slain almost all of them. Keep fighting!
All this necrotic energy. The ritual must nearly be complete.
Yeah. Okay. Bit of murder.
That's one of Gorgroth's bodyguards.
I'm gonna go poke
What's
him
our
with my
plan of
stick.
attack?
Recruit!
Our plan of attack is attack.
You no stop ritual!
I'll draw his attention. Shoot ya! Heal our wounds!
As you command.
Loktar!
Never see Gorgroth win.
Oh shit, I got a
Keep
nice shield
moving.
from that. I
Gorgroth
don't
must
usually
be close.
use shields, but I got one. So, Yeah, I think you're asking too much there.
Gorgroth! Prepare to join your precious dragon in death!
Puny vermin! You will not stop the ritual! Not after all we have done!
Does WoW even do a lot of crossovers? Like...
Ravnir will destroy you all!
It puts a lot of references
Strike
in,
now,
but I haven't seen...
For the Horde!
Oh, they don't anymore. Yeah. I think you're out of luck there.
Will be a final sacrifice!
Look at how big my
He's completing the
shield is.
ritual! Did we stop him?
No.
Foolish ogre! You have given me nowhere near enough power!
Lokar Ogar! Victory or death!
Pathetic mortals! Your deaths will nourish me!
And that's it. Ooh.
Ha! The ogres and their dragon lie dead at our feet, and the skies shine clear upon our victory.
Alrighty then.
These ogres will cower. Recruit! Let me know when you're ready to leave this place. We must find a way back to Horde reinforcements. I knew they would find us.
Blood and thunder, soldiers! We've been trying to push our way past the storm.
Hold on, I want to look at this new cloak I got. It's actually really pretty. I might actually use this one. I don't think I have this on my main. Well, I didn't have to set up as much setting stuff on Horde.
Together, we can put an end to these rituals.
Victory for the Horde. It is time we return to Orgrimmar as heroes and conquerors.
Don't let your guard down.
We're done here. Let's return to Orgrimmar. When you're ready, hop on one of the wyverns. It's time to go home.
For the Horde, mount a wyvern and fly home to Orgrimmar. Glory awaits us.
Yeah, glory. Yep, let's get the hell out of here.
To think those brutes could wield such magic. If only I had more time to study it.
I am glad that you do not. This island must be allowed to heal.
Look at the ogres run like little cowards.
Look, on the horizon, one of our gunships.
They are running to their doom.
An impressive display of the Horde's strength. Those ogres would do well to run and hide. Come, recruits. It is time we return to our home.
Once I finish with the Orgrimmar tour, I will start on the Draenei starting area. We'll do that. And I'll do a little bit of that today. Because it's Azure Mist and Blood Mist that I'm going to do, so...
Orgrimmar, bulwark of the mighty Horde. Standing as a symbol of pride and resilience, it is here that its citizens gather to barter goods and muster their strength. Their longtime rival, the Imperious Alliance, poses a relentless threat. But no foe can hope to stand against the fearless soldiers of the Horde. Though the orcs came to this world seeking conquest, your people now stand proudly amongst its greatest champions. Azeroth faces countless threats. Bold heroes are needed to rise up and defend her. For the Horde!
The Horde leaves no one behind.
It's good to be back in Ogremere. I must report to the war chief, but I know what you can do in the meantime.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us.
The war chief will be waiting for our mission report from Exile's Reach. I must deliver it at once. For now, Cork Fizzlepop will show you around the city. Ogremere has much to offer, so explore it as you see fit. I'll send for you once I've given my report to the war chief.
Don't let your guard down. I must report to the war chief. Cork will show you around the city for now.
Alright.
Time is money, friend.
Hey Loktar, long time no see, am I right? Warlord Grimax asked me to show you the sights. Let's go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Ogremar's a big city, way too big to explore on foot. Warlord Grimax has arranged for you to receive a mount to help you get around. She said to speak with Rohaka at the stables, but I can't seem to remember the way there. Don't worry, Loktar. All we need to do is ask a guard for directions. If you ever need help, yeah.
I'll be seeing you later. Bet you that guard can point us to the stables.
I actually know my way around Ogremere pretty well.
Well, what'd they say? You need it? I got it.
Let's go.
Yeesh, that's far.
I mean, the place I want to go is just right over there, so...
Welcome to the big time, pal. You're an Ogremere now. Anyone who's anyone does business here. Yeah, it's hot and dusty, and the orcs ain't always hospitable, present company excluded, but it's got charm, huh?
Well, that's why you're not in charge of games. I think crossovers would probably cost money.
See, the thing about Ogremere is that it's a place we can call our own, and that means a lot to people. If the goons in the Alliance had their way, we wouldn't even have that much.
It would, but don't you know that if you're not making all the money, you're doing it wrong? What mounts do I have? Oh shit. I got shit for mounts on this character.
We're almost there.
Mogra!
Warlord Grimax instructed me to give you a mount. I've been looking for someone special to match this one with. I think they will be perfect for you.
For the Horde!
Ooh. Perfect. Side note. Got that. Whee! So I've got 2 Wind Riders. Can I get the wolves? Do you sell the wolves here? Hold on. Damn.
Ready to make some gold?
Hey Loktar, have you decided on a combat specialization yet? Since you're a warrior, you already know about the different classes available to adventurers, but did you know that there are also areas of special... Yeah.
Let's visit a trainer to learn about specializing your skills.
Okay.
Speak, friend.
Okay. There are 3 specializations available for warriors: Arms, Fury, and Protection. Arms warriors are battle-hardened weapon masters who use mobility and overpowering attacks to devastate opponents in battle. Fury warriors are furious berserkers who unleash flurries of attacks to carve their enemies to pieces. Protection warriors are stalwart protectors who use shields to put themselves between the enemy and their allies.
May your blades never dull.
I'm going to be Fury, because I like dual wielding.
Solid choice, friend.
Then that. I'll take that. Look, sometimes I just want to hold 2 gigantic hammers and swing them with force. Okay.
Thrall Hall, go forth to victory.
Excellent choice. Feel free to test out your new abilities on the training dummies outside.
Be safe.
You need it? I got it.
I don't know about you, but I'm in the mood for some good old-fashioned recreation. Why don't we head over to the Wyvern's Tail and cool off with a few pints of Kobo Cola? While we're there, speak with Innkeeper Nuffa to make the Wyvern's Tail your new home. That way, if you ever find yourself stranded without a flight master nearby, you can use your Hearthstone to return to the inn. Not only is it faster than a Wyvern, but you'll save yourself some dough in the process.
Take it sleazy. Come on, let's hit the Wyvern's Tail. You can buy me a drink.
I don't think I can afford to buy you a drink, buddy.
What you want?
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Be seeing ya.
Because... There we go. Now I'm dual wielding. I forgot to get a two-handed weapon for my paladin when I turned her to ret. So she's going to be using a shield she can't use for a while. But I didn't forget on this character, so it's fine.
Greetings, man.
You can have this and this back.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Off we go.
What can I do for you?
Make this in
May
my
your
home.
blades never dull.
And
Glory to
turn
the
this in.
Horde.
Alright.
Heroes of the Horde, the Dragon Isles have awakened
I don't
and
care.
beckon the dragon flights home.
Really just don't care. Okay. I'm going to go find Chromie. Also, side note. Wanted to do something else, but I forgot what it was.
Zug Zug. Be safe.
Okay, this is fine. I'm sure I'll remember what I want to do later. Let's go find Chromie, get Burning Crusade started, and then I'll switch over to... whatchamacallit? Draenei. I look kind of hideous, but there's nothing I can do about it right now because that's all I have. Okay, Chromie.
It's like meeting again for the first time.
So
You look quite prepared.
The Burning Legion, an uncountably vast army of demons, has assaulted Outland, the tattered homeworld of the Orcs. Adventurers of the Horde are needed to protect what remains of Outland from the utter annihilation at the hands of this demonic invasion. Travel to the Blasted Lands and pass through the Dark Portal. Okay, so that is... Huh. Alright, that is that done. Log out. Okay. And then I'll be doing a Draenei Warrior. And this Draenei Warrior will be going through Warlords of Draenei way down the line. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all of the Alliance stuff. So I'm going to do Azure Mist, Blood Mist, and then do Burning Crusade on the Alliance side. And then I'll come back and do the Blood Elf Starting Zone, Ghostlands, and then Burning Crusade on Horde. Because otherwise it's going to get repetitive if I go back and forth, because there's a lot of repeated quests. Not so much in the starting zones, but everywhere else in Burning Crusade. Let's get started!
Empowered by the holy light and the undying strength of their convictions, the Draenei led the charge against the demonic Burning Legion in Outland. Now, with the Legion's defeat, they have completed the desperate mission that first brought them to Azeroth. Though some Draenei were sent back to Outland to revitalize their former civilization, the majority have vowed to remain and uphold their sacred commitment to the Alliance. Driven by a powerful vision, the immortal prophet Velen believes that a great war between the darkness and the light is fast approaching, and that Azeroth will be its principal battleground. As one of Velen's chosen, you must stand bravely before the shadow and ensure that your people are ready for the war to come.
All right. No, okay. Okay. And last one. Yeah, I do like the music here. Auto loot. And yeah. Okay, let's get started. Megalon, what quest you got for
Each
me?
day is a blessing.
Never mind my injuries, sister. It's a miracle that any of us are alive. It didn't look like you'd pull through. You've been in suspension for weeks. Something happened and the Exidar crashed. Many have died, but I'm relieved that you are alive, Callisto. With you leading our efforts, I'm sure we'll get to safety soon. What the fuck is that name? Pronetus? Asked me to send you to him when you woke. He's waiting for you at the bottom of the hill. Just follow the path southwest.
Be well.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Callisto, by my eternal soul, it is good to see you. I don't know why the Exeter crashed. Only those of us that were in this part of the ship remain. There's not much time if we are to save everyone that we can.
Favor the road, traveler, my few.
Our immediate concern is the depleted state of our healing crystals. We must replenish them quickly. Unfortunately, the only way to do this at this point is to extract the blood from the local Vale moths. Their blood will make for a suitable substitute. The moths can be found in many places around the Vale, but they are mostly concentrated in the northwest.
Dionis Aka.
Nope. Let me reload. There we go. That's better. Let's go murder some Vale moths. Save my people, yes. That's what I'm doing. I'm not just murdering indiscriminately. Yes, with purpose. Alright. Back to the ship. So, I think there is an actual problem with being a plate wearer in these early zones. And that problem is there's no plate in these early zones. Because they were made back when plate wearers wore mail the first 40 levels. So I don't even know if there's going to be a lot of gear for me. We'll find out, I suppose. It's been a while since I did these starting zones. Callisto, have you harvested the necessary moth blood for the healing crystals yet? Yes, I do have a heal.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Regrettable, that those creatures had to die, so that we might live. Indiscriminate killing is not the Draenei way. However, the blood you gathered will replenish our healing crystals, so their deaths will not be in vain.
Good health, long life.
Now that you've gathered all that we need to replenish our healing crystals, I need you to deliver the vials to Zaldun, our priest. You'll find him tending to our wounded inside the central chamber of the ship.
Do not lose faith.
Not the doggy. Oh, I am getting plate.
Arcanon Poros.
Hello, warrior. What have you there? Is it for me?
May your days be long, and your hardships few.
Good work. This will do nicely to replenish our depleted healing crystals. But now that you're here, I think I have another use for you, if you're willing.
Dionis Aka.
The healing crystals have replenished, but that is not the only way we can help the injured. All Draenei can tap the gifts of the Naru to heal. You must use this ability to heal one of the crash survivors. You'll find most of the survivors in the area to the west and northwest, but the crash scattered us all over the Vale. The survivors have suffered from exposure to the irradiated power crystals, so you should be able to find them by the red glow that surrounds them. You must save them, Callisto.
Safe journey.
Sure.
Warm wishes to you.
Callisto, botanist Tyrix is in need of your assistance. You'll find her with her apprentices to the west, outside the ship.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Good fortune.
Oh, thank goodness you've come. We've much to do. The irradiated power cores from the Exile have been wreaking havoc on the environment here. The most obvious effects has been the appearance of the strange creatures that seem to have sprung up near them. There may be something we can do to help them, but for now, their sheer numbers are becoming too much for us to handle. I'd like you to go out and cull their numbers somewhat, and perhaps I'll have another idea after giving it some thought.
Do not lose faith.
And you get a shield in the face. And you get a whack. And you get a whack. Okay. You're finished. That's good news. Hopefully we can find a way to avoid the killing of these mutated beasts in the future. I believe I have formed a plan that might give us an alternative solution to this problem, but I will need your help.
Blessings upon your family.
The nearby lake has been contaminated by one of the ship's power crystals. Many of the plants and animals of Ammen Vale have been mutated because of this. I have a theory on how to heal the lake, but I must have samples from the mutated lashers for analysis. They can be found to the west in Ammen Fields. Will you help me, soldier?
Good health, long life.
So they did actually fix it. I did get something plate from a quest, so I can get armor here, I guess. That's nice. The Ammen Fields to the west are the primary breeding grounds of the local lasher population. With the corruption of the water table from the nearby lake, botanist Tyrix is worried that the lashers will not be able to repopulate themselves once we've cleansed the lake. Go to the Ammen Field and pick some of the corrupted flowers for me so that I might take a look at them and see what can be done. You should be able to identify them by their uncharacteristic red petals. Okay.
Remain vigilant.
That's good, because wearing mail armor on a plate wearer is kind of a pain in the ass. Mainly because you can't transmog it. So then I did the
Open
thing.
your heart to the light.
The light be praised. You've done what only a true heroine could have done. Callisto, the Draenei you saved owes their continued life to your selflessness. Please take this supply pouch. You look like you can use it more than I.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
I do like supply pouches. Okay. Technician Zana.
May the light embrace you.
We managed to recover a damaged holographic emitter from the crash. If we repair it, we'll have a chance to find other survivors outside Ammen Vale. There were devices from the ship that could be salvaged for spare parts in the area, but the local Alkin carried them off before we could get to them. Callisto, you must go south to Nestlewood Thicket and Hills to find the spare parts.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
Okie dokie.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Zana needs our help to salvage parts from the Exodar. Tyrix prepared an inoculum that can be given to the Nestlewood Alkin that live in the area of a lot of the salvage. Just get close enough to the unaffected ones and use the crystal on them. Unfortunately, you'll have to kill the others. You'll find the Alkin at Nestlewood Thicket and Nestlewood Hills to the southeast.
Dionys Aka.
Don't know what you're talking about. Oof. I'm gonna poke him with my sword. Flower. And then more murder. Okay. That's enough of that murder. Let's go do other murder now. This on launch day, there was 1 million shaman and we were all fighting for these. They had the worst drop rates. Yeah, I think they've made it 100% now, so that's nice. And that was back when targeting didn't share, huh? You couldn't tag it. You had to be the first one. God, that sucks. Nope. Couldn't be me. This is why I don't play Classic. I tried to like Classic.
May the light embrace you.
I'll need all of the samples in good condition if we're to have a chance of cleansing the lake. We don't have much time, Warrior.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Well, and back then, grouping, you still had to get it. You still didn't share loot, right? Even if you were grouped. Damn. out, I managed to gather some equipment together to make an analysis of the samples. This should only take a moment.
Seek the path of the light.
Thank goodness. I think it'll work. I have the agent for you to spread at Silverline Lake to the south. I will neutralize the effect of the irradiated ship's power crystal that fell there. Swim out and scatter the neutralizing agent near it. And don't worry, you won't be exposed long enough to become irradiated. That's good.
Do not lose faith. Warm wishes to you.
Got your flowers.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
These look like fine specimens. Thank you for performing the fieldwork. Once I can find the time to analyze these, I should be able to tell what it will take to restore the fields.
Seek the path of the light.
I totally know where I'm going. Yeah, no. That looks healthy. Shut up. Okay. Neutralized. Good to go. Up, 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 up. And this way. And I got to poke some of these Alcan without killing them. Oh, there's one. Oop. Poke. Do I escape? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why the quest still says you're supposed to kill the ones that are mutated, but you don't really. There we go. Not anymore. Okay. That and that. Another part over here and over there. Yeah, I'm playing on the lowest population server I could find. And so far, I haven't had to deal with all that many people. I was kind of worried with how they do the phasing. Because I hate dealing with people. But, it hasn't been an issue. But probably because I'm playing on RP servers. And when they do phasing, they only do it within the same type. So. And nobody plays on RP servers.
Each day is a blessing.
From what you described, the neutralizing agent worked. I just wish that I knew how long it would last. We really need to remove that power crystal from the lake entirely. Thank you, Callisto. I will tell Teton to try the neutralizing agent on one of the captured beasts at once.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Teton, go ahead and try the neutralizing agent on the mutated creature. Looks like it's time to let you out of the cage. Now, to put the neutralizing agent on it... Success! It's a bunny. Is that like a magic trick? Wait. With your help, we were able to find a solution to our problems faster than I could have hoped. I don't have any other work for you to do. My apprentices and I can handle the rest. You should go speak with Vindicator Aldar on the other side of the ship.
Galionis Aka.
Yeah, I think the only problem I'm gonna have with being on an RP server is when I need to do dungeons. Because, you know.
Kronakai Christor!
When we have the spare parts, I know that we'll get this emitter repaired. With any luck, there will be someone else out there left to talk to.
Favor the road traveled by few.
Let me take a look at those. Yes, I think these will do nicely. Good job, Callisto. The emitter is rather complex, so it may take some time to finish the repairs. I'll let you know when it's ready. In the meantime, you might see if Vindicator Aldar has anything he could use you for. Yeah.
Safe journey.
I haven't had too much issue on my other accounts, so... Okay.
Arkenan Poros. Do not lose faith.
Callisto, is it? I've heard good things about you and the work you've been doing, in the short time since you've come to. We'll definitely need your help getting things back to normal. Zana over there could use your help, I'm sure.
Blessings upon your family. Remain vigilant.
With many of the Alkin now inoculated, we can focus on getting out of here, and not have to worry about wiping out the Alkin population in the area. Yeah, because genocide is just horrible. Here, choose from these. You've done good work, and you deserve to be rewarded.
May your days be long, and your hardships.
We now have several separate confirmations of unusual activity up on the Shadow Ridge. This is disturbing. We thought that the scouting missions already undertaken had been thorough. One of my scouts hasn't reported back yet. Warrior, I need you to head southwest to the other side of Silverline Lake and find Tolan. See what has delayed him. Okay.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Sheesh. At least the music is good here. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm not going to sleep yet. I want to at least finish Ammen Vale.
Good fortune.
Help! Blood elves! They ambushed me. Don't have long.
Good health.
Oh no, not the blood elves! You must eliminate the blood elf threat. Find out what they're up to. They're on the ridge behind me. Okay.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Horrible, stinking blood elf. Well, there's a bunch over there. Yeah, just a little bit of genocide. I mean, I feel kind of bad because there are, like, not that many blood elves left. I don't know. I think they're a little too highbrow to be trailer park elves. I can definitely see the night elves becoming trailer park elves, though. But these blood elves are from Draenei, right? They're not. Well, they are from Silvermoon, but not. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. They're the bad blood elves.
Chronakai Christor.
These blood elves mean to kill us all. How are we to divert them from this course? Yeah.
Dionis Aka.
That's true. Why do they call themselves blood elves here? Because I don't know. I have a plan. We must kill their leader. Without their master, perhaps they will retreat to regroup. We just need to buy time until the repairs are completed. When Vindicator Aldor must know of this. Kill the surveyor, then return and tell him what we found.
Remain vigilant.
Murder, murder, murder. Okay. These plans seem important. You should take them to Vindicator Eldar at the crash site. Okay. Oh yeah, Darkstar, did you see that post I did on Facebook about, I screenshotted one of the, things I was doing in Legion. And because I was playing a Void Elf, I had all 5 different elf types, all just standing right next to each other. It was pretty cool. I just thought it was a badass picture. Also, strong elf ladies. And my character felt so short. Also, I had much shorter ears than everybody else. Kind of felt inadequate. I might have to make my Void Elf's ears longer.
Arkenan Poros. Do not lose faith.
Thank you for dealing with the Blood Elf Surveyor. Surely she was their leader. Rest assured, we will deal with whatever remnants of them is still nearby. Please take one of these weapons as a sign of my gratitude. I'm gonna take the two-handed weapon, because I'm not... No, I'll take the short sword for now.
Blessings upon your family.
Hopefully I'll get another two-handed weapon later. You know, right around the time that I can pick my, specialization.
May your days be long
What have
and
you
your
got there?
hardships few.
Here, let me read those plans. The Blood Elves have followed us here, and they are evil to the core and should be wiped from existence. Yay, genocide! I apologize. That was uncalled for. We are indebted to you for uncovering this information, Callisto.
Good health, long life.
I think these guys would get along great with genocidal Jada. Callisto, while you were out investigating the Shadow Ridge, Zana here has been going on about the holographic emitter. You might want to speak with her.
Do not lose faith.
Okay. Zana! What you got?
The Naru have not forgotten us.
I got it! I think I managed to fix the emitter. Here, I'll just activate this last crystal and that should do it. Take a look at the emitter, Callisto. It looks like it's beginning to work. Someone is appearing.
Dionysaka.
By the 7 Atamal crystals, others survived the crash. Zana, is that you? It's good to see you again. Is that all? And who do we have here? No doubt the communication possible? I give you greeting. I think you're going in and out, dude. Judging by your signal, we put you just southeast of the larger part of the island we crashed onto. Cross the Crystalbrook River and... Sorry, there's a lot of static. This is great news. Your efforts have indeed saved us, Callisto. Yeah, I'm amazing. By all that is good, Callisto, you must go at once to this Azure Watch and speak with Daivun. There is a path that leads west off this tiny isle. Follow it and cross the Crystalbrook River to arrive on the larger part of the isle. Continue to follow the path and you should find Azure Watch. See if you can convince them to send us some aid and supplies. The rest of us will follow when we can. Thank you. We wouldn't have made it without you.
Remain vigilant.
Let's see. Accept. Okay. Okay. I've got a long journey. I will, at the very least, get to Azure Watch. Because this is going to be a long walk. So I might as well do it now. A very long walk. have a quest.
Ortichar, traveler.
Warrior, a couple mutated beasts jumped me and my leg is injured. I was sent on a scouting mission from Azure Watch after we received word from Zana. Please, could you go speak with caregiver Chalon in my stead? She needs to know how many people to expect in Azure Watch. Just cross the Crystal Brook River here and continue following the road until you get to Azure Watch. Be sure to ask her for a place for yourself to stay in. Yeah.
Dionysaka.
You have a quest for me?
Blessings upon you. Dionysaka.
I found that these waters are bustling with red snapper, a very tasty fish. With a fishing net, I can catch enough to feed dozens of Draenei. Unfortunately, I was recently attacked by a creature known as a murloc while netting in the river, and have suffered some injuries that prevent me from doing my job. I need help. Oh no, not the murlocs! Use this fishing net near schools of red snapper found in the Crystalbrook River to the east to catch the fish. What do you say? Remember to return the net when you're finished.
May your days be long and your hardships.
Sure thing. I don't even see any murlocs around here. Come on. Ah, there's a murloc. Found one. And now it's dead. Let's go back that way. Yeah. Well, you know what? I got one murloc in all 10 of those, so they really, really changed it.
Open your heart to the light.
Okay.
Safe journey.
I hope the murlocs didn't cause too much trouble, Callisto. I owe you a great deal of gratitude for all that you've done. Perhaps I could teach you how to fish. I'll even supply the fishing pole and bobble. No thanks.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
So I think the only characters that I'm going to have learn any professions, like properly, are going to be my Burning Crusade characters are going to learn fishing. Because there's a boss that requires fishing, so. But they don't have to actually be properly trained in it, they just need to have one rank in it. You did a wonderful job, Callisto. Our people will be thankful for this bounty. With that said, would you mind taking this hull of red snapper to Actaeon at Azure Watch? He shouldn't be hard to find as he is awaiting this catch.
Favor the road, travel.
Sure, I'm headed there anyways. It's a long walk. I might do mining and botany on the characters just so I can get some money, because that way when I can just see a herb and pick it and that, because I do need money on this account. Yeah, usually I make quite a bit, depending on server and stuff. I haven't checked the auction house on this server, so I don't know. Okay, we have made it to Azure Watch. I'm gonna go find the inn and call it a day. I assume there's an inn here. Found it! Alrighty. So, that is it for today. I'm going to go to sleep. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I'm gonna get all the rest. And you have a wonderful day. Peace out.